Amazon KDP. Apparently it's an easy side hustle that can make you continuous passive income, like this woman says in her video, and 143,000 people liked it. So let's put it to the test. So I'm gonna break this video down for you into 3 easy sections. Number 1, what is Amazon KDP? Number 2, how have we actually got to this point in time? And 3, did I make any money doing it? This is testing. Right, let's attack the acronym first. Amazon KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. It's essentially self-publishing a book. Amazon's had this available since 2007. You simply upload your file and then it's available to buy on the Kindle store. But it's not always been this easy. Writing information down has always been vital for humans in one form or another. But the first movable type was invented in 1045 by Chinese inventor Bai Sheng. But it wasn't until Johannes Gutenberg invented his own movable type with metal around 1450 that printing really took off. With this faster way of printing, you could churn out more books at a much higher rate. A Bible that took a monk up to a year to transcribe could be done in weeks on a printing press. So you could make more books and therefore more money more quickly. And this is essentially what publishing houses started to do, paying off authors for their books and then printing and selling them to a wide audience and making a ton of money doing it. That's pretty much how it worked for the next 500 years or so, until the creation of the World Wide Web in the 90s. Suddenly, authors didn't have to go to publishers, who would take most of their hard-earned profits. They could publish their work themselves. This work was available to everyone in the world online, with better royalties, longer shelf life, and full creative control. In 2007, Amazon got in on the action, providing a huge platform of buyers for the authors and taking a small cut of everything uploaded. A win-win. But if it's so easy, why isn't everybody doing it and getting loaded in the process? Does it even work? Let's set the rules for testing this side hustle. First up, I have 14 days from when we hit publish on my incredible books that I'm going to create to sell as many as humanly possible. If we don't sell any, I have to do a forfeit, which is getting in the sea. And last time, that was one of the worst experiences of my life. Dreadful. But if we do make money, I'm gonna take the money we make and I'm just gonna give it away to a random subscriber. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube and also follow me on Instagram because we're gonna announce the winner on that platform. So let's go create some books or journals or whatever sells best. I don't know yet. We gotta go figure that out. That's the first thing we're gonna do. So the conclusion of this research is basically all pointing towards creating what is called a low content book where the end user fills out most of the information, like a journal or an adult coloring book. I have loads of ideas running around in my head right now, so let's take them out of my head and put them onto the whiteboard. Ta-da, like magic, loads of different low content book ideas. I'm gonna stay away from anything I don't know that's like my niche, like making money online, entrepreneurship, to all of this stuff, weight loss, fitness, recipe book, nutrition. That's gonna be a no-go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an entrepreneur's journal that's inspiring, that's not like any of the other ones on the market, that actually gives you valuable information and can make your life so much better. That's it. That's the idea. Let's get creating it. So we're gonna like combine these two together. What the hell was that? We're gonna combine those two together. So you know I said I was gonna do an inspirational journal for entrepreneurs as the idea? I like that idea, but one of the team had an even better idea, which was to take all of the information around the user testing episode that's done so well and just put it into like an ultimate guide. And I love that idea. So we're gonna go with that because I think that personally would have really helped me if something like that was available when I started it as a side hustle. And I'm already thinking like we can throw some tracking tables in there, some summary tables, and just make it really valuable. That's the best thing. Yeah, let's do that idea. Oh, well, this isn't going well. Look at it. It's dreadful. It's shocking. That's all I'd describe that. That is not worthy of anything. That's not going to go on a bloody book cover. I'm so bad at this. We're going to have to get our graphic designer Josh involved because I'm not going to be able to ever create anything that's worthy of being published with my name attached to it. No way. I'll send him a brief. Let's see what he can come up with because I can guarantee it's going to be better than this utter load of rubbish that I've just tried to create. Are you seeing this? Because this is incredible. Less than 2 hours, Josh has returned me not only a front cover that looks 1 billion times better than mine, but also a back cover. I didn't even think of the back cover. Of course there's a back cover to a book. Author section, love it, smashed it. I don't even think that needs revisions. That is so good. That's done. He's working on the internals now to make it look all pretty. We're going to be uploading in no time. Oh, I'm well excited. So the first thing we had to do was decide what kind of book we wanted. Hardcover, paperback, or Kindle. And because we had a bit in the book about tracking tables where you would fill it out as you'd go, as you'd do tests, we couldn't do Kindle. That was off the cards. Wasn't enough pages to do hardcover, so we ended up with just doing a paperback version. So the book was completed, now went to upload it to Amazon KDP. It was a really simple 3-step process. Or so I thought. A lot of pre-framing here. First thing, pretty simple. You did your title, your subtitle, author, description, all really easy. Powered through that, no problem. Then you get into basically getting a free ISBN number, which is like a unique number for a book. Amazon gives you one for free, which is great, so definitely don't go paying for one. And then you start uploading your manuscript, so all your internal pages, and then separately, didn't realize this at the time, a cover image. So the cover image had to be your front and back cover in one image as like a PDF, like that. Your manuscript had to be vertical, like portrait pages, one underneath each other. So the first time, didn't get accepted, got a big error. And this kind of continued. We found these errors every time we uploaded and make the change, something else would pop up. Basically, short story is we had to do 6 revisions of the internals before getting it right. We then went on to the final stage, which was setting your territories and your pricing. And it tells you your cost of printing. So it costs £1.70 to print, and we were charging £4.99 for the book. You'd think, oh, that's great, Charlie. You obviously get the difference. You're wrong. You don't, because Amazon takes a chunk. They withhold some for tax purposes as well. So on a £5 sale, £4.99 to be precise, we would make £1.29. That's it. So we got to sell a metric ton of books to make any money. And this shows that it's all just a really big numbers game. So we hit publish, and they said it would take up to 72 hours to review your book. They'd use an algorithm, but also an actual human being would look at it, which was great. They said there weren't any spelling mistakes or anything. Everything was perfect. That was until I literally looked at the contents page and there was a spelling mistake on the word resources. Oh, you couldn't then resubmit a draft until it had been approved. It then went live. I then had to do an update. I had to wait another 72 hours for the version to be approved without that one tiny spelling mistake. So now that the book is live, all we have to do now is wait 2 weeks, because this is how long the test is, to see how much continuous passive income we make, like the woman said at the start. I'm excited. Like, are we going to make loads of money? Probably not. Who knows? So the results are in, and we sold 6 copies of the book, which generated us £29.94 in revenue, which left us with a profit after Amazon fees, printing costs, £7.73. Yep, that's it. Not thousands, not hundreds in passive income, £7.73 in 2 weeks. Now, let's rate this side hustle. I have the ratings right here. Let's start with time commitment. This is a 4 out of 5 because all in, it only took us about 6 hours of work between myself, majority of which was our graphic designer, Josh. Pretty good going. Then we have initial investment. This is also a 4 out of 5 because it didn't actually cost a lot of money to create it, because it was digital. That was it. If you have better design skills than me, which is probably a lot of people, you could theoretically create an Amazon KDP book completely for free. Although I wouldn't advise it, I would advise paying a freelancer to actually do the front cover design at a minimum. Then earnings potential. This isn't so great. This is a 2 out of 5. And the reason it's a 2 is pretty much because I earned £7.75 at the end of the day. It's not a lot of money. However, selling 6 books versus 60 versus 600 versus 6,000 makes no difference to my time commitment because I'm not printing them, I'm not shipping them, I'm not dealing with customer service. That is all fulfilled by Amazon, but obviously they take a big cut. As you can see, we didn't make a huge amount of profit. £1.29 per book sold. Now, overall score, that you can do maths, 4-4-2 is not a football formation, it is 10, which is 66%, which is a grade B. Boom. And that's actually way better than I expected this would be. I thought we were gonna sell nothing and I was gonna have to jump in the sea and it's gonna be an absolute disaster again. But no, it's not. It's a B. If you wanna win the £7.73 that I made testing out Amazon KDP, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and then follow me over on Instagram, because that's where I'm gonna announce the winner. And also check out this video here of another side hustle where I actually doubled my money. Go on, it's a really good one. Or maybe if these somehow get onto the open market, you could have a limited edition book by Charlie Lawrence that has the mistake in it. There's not even 4 of them. There's 5 of them. I think I gave Simon, did I give you one? Yeah, there we go.